This segment is brought to you by Invisible Fence brand of Hampton Roads. Complete solutions for every pet.
Welcome back to the coolest show in town. Now, speaking of the coolest, our next guests were voted the coolest dog store in the country.
Yes.
And Bruiser is itching to get on camera right now. So let's go ahead and welcome Bruiser and Gary from Gangsta Dog.
Welcome.
Hi, buddy.
Bruiser, what happened?
He said he wanted to do the intro himself.
He did. He did.
Hi, sweet boy.
He's such a good dog.
He is.
Look at him.
So, Gary, you have to tell me, how did this guy and Christmas cookie decorating turn into Gangsta Dog?
Well, so I got this guy when he was a puppy, and he was supposed to be a Norwich Terrier.
Okay.
And the Norwich Terriers only get to be 12 pounds. So when he got to be 18 pounds, I had his DNA done, and it turns out he's just a mixed breed dog that a breeder had posed with two purebred parents and sold him as a purebred. See, you didn't like that, did you? And so it was November of 2013. We are at a restaurant waiting for a table, having a martini. My wife and I were, and I said, we should do something fun with this dog. And she said, okay. So we got out I'll back up a little bit. People would always ask what kind of a dog he is because they thought he was so cool. And instead of me saying he was a mutt, I would call him a gangsta dog.
Hey.
I love that.
Yeah,
Gangsta dog.
Yeah, he's a gangsta dog. And
Yes, you are, buddy.
so we sat there at the restaurant having a martini and got out a bar napkin and started coming up with names for a company. And my wife said, you call him a gangsta dog. What about that? And I said, okay, all right, he's a gangsta dog.
Yes.
So yeah, and he knows the treats are up here. He knows what's coming.
does.
Yeah.
And speaking of the treats, I know he's so anxious because he might want to try one. So can you just talk about what we have here, Gary? This is a lot of bakery and treats and cookies, but what is all these delicious for them?
Well, so we make 53 different recipes of dog biscuits in-house. We have a whole line of iced cookies. We have stuff for birthdays. We have dog donuts. Okay,
have
so these
donuts,
are
guys,
these are donuts for dogs.
These cookies, actually, they're so well elaborated. Like, it's so yummy. It looks like I can eat them myself.
Well, you actually can.
We did.
Yeah, and so this is one right here, the Sparky. This is one of my favorites.
That's the one that we just tried, and it's so delicious.
It's really good.
Oh my God.
You know, when somebody looks at you and they say, you should try this dog treat, Patricia and I are not the first ones to jump at trying dog food, but we both tried it, and it's actually really good.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, Gary, you say that you have more than 53 recipes. Where do you bring them from? Like, how did this work, your business?
Well, so my wife, after we came up with the name of the company, she asked me to come to a Christmas cookie decorating class. Her and my daughter were going to go to this Christmas cookie decorating class. And at the last minute, our daughter canceled. And she said, I've already paid for it, so why don't you go?
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't bake. I didn't ice cookies. But the instructor showed us what to do. And I started icing the cookies. And it turns out I'm a Michelangelo when it comes to icing cookies. I was running circles around the instructor. I was running circles around. It was me and 30 women. And I was running circles around them. I got home. I made up a batch of little gingerbread men from scratch. I didn't bake. I had to look it up. And the... own line of supplements. We have our own line of shampoos. We have our own line of dog food. It's an all-natural dog food that's extremely fresh. We're currently going through around 12 to 17,000 pounds of dog food a month.
Wow.
And
Nice.
so the funny thing was that because we're doing everything the way we're doing it, and everything, so much stuff is in-house, we were named coolest pet shop in America.
Kudos to you.
At
Congratulations.
Oh,
Look at
thanks.
that one.
And at the same time, we were Retailer of the Year, National Retailer of the Year.
Nationwide, right?
Yes.
This is like yes, that is amazing,
And
Gary.
well deserved. We've had your information up on the screen. That is where you guys can go to order stuff. They ship countrywide and to Canada, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
we're working on Canada. The lady has to come across the border to get it.
Oh, my
I'm learning
God.
how to ship to Canada.
That's how good the dog food is. She drives from Canada to the United States to get it.
She does. And we have 2 stores right now, one in Norfolk and we have one in Yorktown. We're working on a 3rd store and we're planning on franchising.
Oh my
Very
God, I
cool.
love it. Great news. Thank you so much, Gary, for being with us today. We wish you all the best. Guys, you have to go and check him out on the website. Thank you once again. Thank you, buddy. Now.